Hello, it's Cookie on Cookie Streams, and welcome to another stream where today we're back inside MLB the Show 26 with the Atlanta Braves. Oh yeah, franchise mode has returned for another Monday. And we are now, what is our record actually? I need to look at this. We are now 6-4, half a game back behind the Marlins in the NL East, and honestly we've done pretty well after changing to legendary mode and having a bit of a rocky start after that. We lost our first series, I believe, and then I don't think we've lost a series since then, so we are only in like the fourth one but still we're done pretty well. And Chris Sale versus was commonly now known as the league's best kept secret, Jose Soriano, will be pitching. Now, in real life, he is doing incredible. In this game, not so much. 0-2 with a 17 ERA that's rough. But hey, we got to work on our ERA too in this simulation. The pitching was a little slow going, not gonna lie. But we have Chris Sale on the bump today. And I think we'll have Drake Baldwin DHing with Heim catching. Let's see, what else do we want to do here? I mean, I think other than that, we'll just leave things how they are. We don't have Acuna right now. He is injured. So playing right field is Eli White. Oh wait, why do I don't want Yaz leading off. Hold on. Let's have Ozzy leading off this time. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Move Dubon up. And I actually want Eli White hitting ninth. Yeah, there we go. That seems good. Michael Harris, the second, is fine. Drake Baldwin is fine. He's DHing. It's a DH day. Matt Olson is always fine. Holy smokes. What are we doing here? Matt Olson hasn't had a day off in 800 plus games now. He's fine. It's time for Braves baseball here in Los Angeles. Well, Anaheim more like. And let's see. Let's focus on Chris Sale. He is dominant. Absolutely dominant on the bump for us. And honestly, one of my favorite things at a baseball stadium is that left field waterfall in Anaheim. But anyway, Jose Soriano, he's 0-2 on the year, 5 2/3 innings pitched, and over 17 ERA, 17.47 to be precise, and a 2.82 whip. He's only struck out 2 batters, which is very unlike him in real life. Sinker, slurve, splitter, four-seam, and slider for the righty. And we'll start with the slurve, and this is inside ball 1. Angels 3-7 to start the year. 1-0 to Ozzy. Ball 2 way low, sinking. Ozzy started after it and decided better. And now there's a strike. Splitter right there for strike 1. Two-1 from Soriano. Strike 2 at the knees. 2-2 on its way, and it's fouled back. Slurve on the inner third of the plate and up. Actually would have just clipped. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 on the split.
Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom.
Which is funny because our offense has actually been our best quality so far.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and
Well, until as of recently. Foul back for Matt Olson. We just hit a lot of home runs and don't do much else, to be honest. So we end up putting up a lot of runs, but our averages look horrendous.
Next offering is foul.
all except Austin Riley. Quickly down 0-2 after a couple of sinkers. The most recent fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. Thinking down and in. Oh my gosh, he went with a sinker again. He had me fooled. Usually they're trying to get Olsen with that, with their off speed going down and in. Not that time. Drake Baldwin steps up to the plate. And oh my, skies this one. It's going to go foul. And it, I think, would have had home run distance. Sinker that was maybe a tick below the zone, maybe just snagging it. 0-1. Well inside, dusting off on a slurve. The 1-1. Real life Braves did not do well against Soriano. He pitched in the only game that they lost against the Angels in their series. Fouled away. And I think he went 8 innings. I know he went at least 7 and they were scoreless. He was nasty. 1-2. On its way again after Baldwin fouled the last 2 off. And, oh, they're going to say he went and hit him on the slurve. Checked his swing. By the way, former Brave Travis d'Arnaud behind the plate looking at that one like, huh? Here's Chris Sale. 2 games started. He is 2-0. 11 2/3 innings pitched. An under 1 ERA at 0.77. A 1.29 whip to boot as well. 14 Ks so far. And he'll be throwing to Jonah Heim behind the plate. And oh, first pitch. Matt Olson gobbles up at first. Fires over to the covering Chris Sale. And there's out number 1. Nolan Shanuel, by the way, hit that one.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been.
Trout will step up to the plate now.
They need a player or two to really step up, have some quality.
First pitch to Mike strike 1. Caught a corner on the backdoor slider. Second pitch out in front of it and pops it way up. And it'll go behind the Angels dugout. The 0-2. Swung on and foul on a good slider. Great cut, too, by Trout to foul that one back. 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Chris Sale serving up the Whirly Bird special to Mr. Mike Trout. Now Yohan Moncada steps up to the plate. He stares at ball 1. Second pitch is put into play. After it is Harris. He will make the grab. So a quick 7-pitch inning for Chris Sale. In the bottom half of the first, we're through 1. All knotted up at zeros.
Back here at Angel Stadium. Now in for the Braves. Austin Riley.
Here's the Braves' best hitter of the year so far, Austin Riley. First pitch to him. Oh, he's going to sky it into center field. Left center field. Trout going back on it, and he'll have plenty of room to make the grab for out number 1. Austin Riley just under that one. Now Michael Harris will step up to the plate.
That one fouled off. Harris getting the start in center.
You know what? I've decided it. Hold on. Sorry, commentators. Sorry, Boog. Soriano starts his motion, goes after it, and it's fouled away. Strike 2. Michael Harris a little late on that one. 0-2 now from Soriano. Fouled away by Michael. There's a sinker outside that Michael got to. Now the 1-2 is a slurve that missed well high above the plate. Ball 1. 1-2. Fastball in. 2-2. Good at bat here from Michael with 1 out, nobody on in the top of the second inning. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 at the disappearing splitter. After falling behind the first batter of the game, 2-0, Soriano looking pretty good. 5 set down in a row. And oh, watch out there, Yaz. The slurve will miss well in. That seems to be the only pitch he doesn't have great control of so far. He 1-0. And he did hit a batter with it. The batter just swung at it. So definitely still nasty, but well getting away from him. 2-0 now to Yaz. Mike will look at strike 1 there. Sinker at the knees, inner third. A 2-1 pitch on its way will miss low with a sinker. 98 on the gun there. Mauricio Dubon is on deck. He'll hit if Yaz finds a way. The pitch fouled back. Slurve on the inner third of the plate and close to the belt. 3-2. Fouled back. Very late was Yaz on that sinker. Bit of emergency hack, but he did it. 3-2. Oh, he swings and misses at ball 4. I really only barely tapped the X. But we're through an inning and a half, and it's still zeros. Not a single base runner in this game so far. And Joe Adell will step up. Already 4 homers on this young season. And first pitch to him will miss outside, ball 1. We're going to go circle change again. And this one whacked away foul. Circle change. That was middle up. 1-1. And oh. Next one, a weak tapper right to Matt Olson. He'll make the grab there and step on the bag. We're out number 1. Christian Moore here. He's got an RBI on the year, 231 average, and he'll pop the first pitch up. Matt Olson in foul territory under it. And 2 batted balls, both to Matt Olson, both for outs. Here's the former Brave, Travis d'Arnaud. He is yet to get a hit this season. And he'll take strike 1. I believe these two did actually have a year together before d'Arnaud made his way to the Angels. The 0-2 pitch, fouled back. Massive slider. Doesn't matter if you're a righty or a lefty, this guy's just unfair to hit against. But four-seamer misses a little bit up and away. The 1-2. Did he go? On the changeup. They're going to ring him up. Strike 3. So between the two teams, 12 up, 12 down as Travis d'Arnaud disappears.
Leading off for the Braves, shortstop, Mauricio.
Braves offense last series, an average of just 189, but got 4 runs a game. Averaged 4 runs a game. 6 homers, 16 RBIs. First pitch to Mauricio Dubon, the Braves shortstop today, and he'll spit on ball 1 low. Put into play to shortstop. He's got it, charging in, throws, and got his man by a step. That's Lugo out there. I don't know where Zach Neto is. But a smooth play there by Lugo. Here's Jonah Heim, the Braves' number 8 hitter today, catching as well. He'll take ball 1 low. May have caught the zone, but no challenge. 1-0 pitch. Slurve, and they're going to call that one a strike. And it did just clip by ABS standards. Pitch number 34 from Soriano on its way. And check swing ball. Sinker running away from Jonah there. He's a switch hitter, batting left today, though, against Soriano. 2-1. Whacks that sinker the other way. Foul. 2-2. With 1 out here in the third. Oh, strike 3. Catches Jonah Heim looking at that sinker. Already 6 strikeouts. As Eli White steps up to the plate. And now a bunt attempt, but he bunts it too hard at Moncada, I should say. Moncada? Either way, Yohan makes a great play, and there's out number 3. Through 9 batters, 6 have been K'd. We're headed to the bottom of the third.
And leading off for the Hello, designated hitter, Kyron.
Chris Sale steps up once more to the mound, and he'll face Kyron Paris and fire strike 1 on a 4-seamer outside. And there's a 4-seamer inside, 0-2. And this one sent a long way. Holy smokes, I don't know how he got that much of it. Kyron Paris deposits this one into the seats. 383 feet on a sinker. An outside sinker. That ball, I mean, I don't know how you send it that far. It also looked like it was popped straight up when he hit it. But we have the game's first run as Matthew Lugo pops up the first pitch he sees straight up in foul territory. Jonah Heim squeezes it for out number 1. Still a little confused on that home run, but hey, give him some props there. You're not going to see many, if any, sinkers at the knees get sent over the wall, but he did it there. Now Bryce Teodosha is down 1-2. The 1-2 pitch to him. He'll send foul, quite far, but quite foul as well. Down the third baseline. And now, got him in knots. Strike 3 on the swing. Lineup card will flip on over for Nolan Shanuel. First pitch to him, strike 1. A 1 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Same pitch and just moved it about, 6 inches to the right. Back-to-back strikeouts will end the inning, but Kyron Paris puts the Angels on the board with the first hit of the game for either team, and the first run. It's 1-0 Angels. Ozzie will now step in against Soriano and takes ball 1 outside. Have a little shift on Ozzie, as much as you can really do these days in the infield.
No, ball.
Ball 2-0. They have Lugo almost right behind second base. He's still on the third base side. And now this one's sent the other way, but right to the third baseman, Yohan Moncada. And the throw's gonna take Shanuel down the first base line towards home plate. He can't apply the tag, and Ozzie reaches on an E5. Matt Olson steps up to the plate now as the Braves' first base runner, Ozzie Albies, is on first base, and pickoff attempt immediately over to first base. Ozzie dives back safely and gets an even bigger lead. First pitch to Olson. Strike 1. He started to go on the swing, but held back on the slurve there. It was center cut, but may have been looking for a faster pitch there. And now another slurve. It's outside. 1-1. Now see, they're actually going at him with the off speed now. The 1-1. Again, 1-2. 3 slurves in this at bat on all 3 pitches. And now this one put into play. Ozzie's going to get into second base easily as it was hit to the second baseman for the Angels. He'll field and throw to first for out number 1. Braves stave off the double play, and now Drake Baldwin steps up with 1 out and Ozzie on second. Baldwin looking to drive Ozzie in. 1-0 on its way, and it's sent into left field. Bloop is going to be in foul territory and right in front of the ball boy, who kind of just stared at it and let it bounce into the stands. 1-1 pitch. And he's going to do that, basically the same thing again, but it's going to get way into the stands this time on the third baseline. 1-2 to Drake Baldwin. And that's into left field, but not deep enough to do any damage. Ozzie Albies is going to tag, and he's going to get into third base. A sort of risky move there. You don't see too many tag ups from second base on a ball hit to left field, but the Angels left fielder played that so nonchalantly. Great base running by Ozzie. Now Austin Riley takes strike 1 right down the middle on a sinker. Just pitch number 50 on its way from Soriano. Swung on and missed by Austin, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Did he go? No, he did not. 1-2 on a slurve that was well outside. 1-2 again. Even more outside. Ball does pop away briefly from d'Arnaud, but he kept it right in front of him, so no chance for Ozzie to come home on it. 2-2 is now the count. 2 outs. Runner at third. The pitch on its way. Spoiled by Austin Riley. Sinker. Inner third. The 6th pitch of the at-bat. Incoming. And it's into right center field. Deep. Going back. Gone! Austin Riley does it again! In Oppo Taco in Anaheim. His 5th homer of the year. Oh, hey there, Alex. Look at this lovely drone shot. Clearing the wall. It would have been a homer in the olden days, too. The Braves now lead it 2-1. They lead it by 1. And Michael is going to send the first pitch back foul. 0-1. A little early on that fastball. Like so many of the Braves tonight, Michael Harris struck out in his first at-bat. The 0-2 pitch, the wind, the delivery. And they're going to say he checked his swing and went, or did not check his swing, I beg your pardon. But not before. Austin Riley, with 2 strikes and 2 outs, gets the job done by putting one into the seats to give the Braves a 2-1 lead. Mike Trout will step up to the plate now. 0-1, or 0-4-1, I should say, with a strikeout. Now this one sent just past Mauricio Dubon and into center field for a base hit. Real life Mauricio. I'm just saying. Just saying. Yohan Moncada. Oh, I went the wrong way on that. Oops. Oh, but that was a beautiful circle change anyway. Austin Riley, what a throw to second. The turn, double play. Holy 5-4-3, Batman. What a throw by Austin Riley. Give that man some gold on his glove. And that'll be Joe Adell. He'll send the first pitch he sees foul. 2 down. And nobody on. There's strike 2 at the knees. The 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
That's going to be a ball. Down and in. 1-2. He'll make him put it in play. He does to Ozzie. Ozzie fields the chopper and throws the first for out number 3. So some flashy defense from the Braves infield. will keep them from giving up anything in the fourth. We're headed to the fifth.
Leading
Braves
off for the
leading
Braves,
2-1 as
right
Mike
fielder,
Yastrzemski will step up to the plate. And Soriano honestly pitching quite well overall. No fall behind 1-0 to Yaz. Ooh, that's going to be called a strike and did nip the zone at the bottom of it. And really, I don't even know if you could blame him for the 2 runs. I mean, yes, it was a homer, but it should have never come to that. Ozzie reached on an error. He should have been out of it. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Yaz. 8 strikeouts for Soriano. Mauricio Dubon now steps up to the plate. Swung on and missed. Steve, right one. The 0-1 pitch to Dubon. Steve, right 2. A fan out there with a Soriano is unhittable sign. And honestly, he's not too far away from the truth there. And that's going to be called strike 3. No, they're going to say he swung at that. And he definitely did. A good slurve gives Jose Soriano his 9th strikeout of the game. Here's Jonah Heim. He's going to foul away a sinker for strike 1. That pitch is going to miss inside. I don't know what's going on with my analog. Do you see the PCI kind of shaking? Might just be my thumb. I don't know. 1-1.
No, that missed. That's a
2-1. Gonna miss just downstairs on the outside part of the plate. Hey there, Frog, and also good night. Thanks for popping in. And Jonah Heim sends this one to left center field, chasing our Trout and the left fielder, and Trout's gonna get there on the track. Left fielder is Tedosia. Dear Tedosia, something like that. And we head to the bottom of the 5th. After that little Hamilton singing. Christian Moore will lead things off against Chris Sale, who despite a solo homer has pitched quite well here in Anaheim. And there's strike 2 fouled away. The 1-2 pitch swung on and ripped into left field for a base hit. Yaz will get it back in, and there's another leadoff base runner for the Angels. In back-to-back innings. Last inning, Sale got a double play. Let's see if he can do the same thing here as Travis d'Arnaud, still hitless on the season, will step up to the plate. 2-0 to him. 14 seasons in the bigs for d'Arnaud. And a few of them spent in Atlanta. And he has that in common with his brother, who also spent some time in Atlanta. There's strike 1. After falling behind 2-1, it's now, 2-0, it's now 2-1. The pitch is grounded but sent through the infield for a base hit. Eli White comes up firing. He'll get it over to third. And runners are at first and second with nobody out. Travis d'Arnaud hits his first single of the season. Just goes right the other way, and that's what he does so well. Part of why he's been in the league for 14 years, and now swung on and missed for strike 1. Kyron Paris, who's done the only significant damage against Sale today, swings through that fastball for strike 1. That was out of the zone, by the way. And strike 2, that was close to the last one, but that one was actually in the zone. The 0-2 pitch. Ooh, slider backdoor, but didn't catch the zone. Yeah, I was right not to challenge that one. 1-2. Now this one flied into right center field. Harris in pursuit. He has plenty of room. He'll take it in. Throw coming into third with the tagging runner, and it is just late. I think that was Joe Adele getting to third. Maybe. Well, actually, no, that wouldn't be right. Who got to third? Moore. Moore got to third. And Matthew Lugo will step up to the plate now with runners at the corners and one out. Steer right, one on the backdoor slider. There goes slider again. It's blooped into right field. Base hit. White is going to fire it into third base. And throw would have beat him if it was on target, but it was not. Matthew Lugo ties this ball game up. Now here's Bryce Teodosia. He'll send that one foul. Well, that one's going to miss just inside. 1-1. That one down and away with the sinker. One outside again. 3-1. Jonah Heim says, calm down a little bit. You got this, Chris. It's a 3-1 count now. The Angels 9-hitter, and he's going to walk him. I don't think we want to challenge that one. Let's do a little mound visit here. Hey, you got this, kid. Jeremy Hefner pops out of the dugout to talk to Chris Sale. As Noah Shanuel will step up to the plate. First pitch to him.
That's it.
They're going to call it a ball. I should have challenged that one. It was going to be so close. 1-0. Now weekly hit to shortstop. Dubon has it. Gets it to Ozzy. Ozzy's turn in time. So Chris Sale, after the mound visit, gets out of the bases loaded 1-out jam to hold the Angels at 1 for the inning. They do tie it still, though. It's 2-2. Heading into the 6th.
Leading off that banner, right fielder Eli White.
And Braves just one hit on the day as Eli White steps up to lead off the 6th against Jose Soriano, who's been locked in basically from the start, to be honest. And now Eli White will send that sinker right to the third baseman on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time for out number 1. Now here's Ozzy. Reached on an error and end up scoring one of the Braves' only 2 runs on the day so far. And there's ball 1. He checked his swing. Well, missed just slow. 1-0 from Soriano. And checked his swing. Did he go? He did not, says the third base umpire. Almost carbon copy, but that sinker was much further below the zone than the first one. And Ozzy does swing at this one. Another sinker low, but once again swung at it. 2-1. Bird flying in the distance. This one sent back foul on another sinker. Honestly, I kind of want him to keep throwing me sinkers so I can just send it the other way because they're leaving that wide open for Ozzy. 2-2 the count now from Soriano. And Ozzy fouls this one. Skied it down the first base line to well into the seats. Lots of birds now in center field. 2-2. Center field skies, I should say. Well inside with the slurve. Almost hit Ozzy. With 1 out here. Pitch number 7. Now on its way. And it's sprayed foul. Four-seamer may have nicked the zone as well if it hadn't been fouled away. 3-2. Ozzy fouls this one. We're going to see a 9th pitch. The Braves' second baseman. Here it is. Missing outside. Ozzy reaches again.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman.
And that's going to be the end of the line for Jose Soriano. And boy, are the Braves happy. Holy smokes. They're going to call on Mitch Ferris, who in 4 games has a .450 ERA and 12 innings pitched. The lefty Matt Olson will come to face the lefty Ferris. 4-seam circle change and slider in Ferris, and he'll throw that slider first. Ball 1. The misses below the zone. 1-0. Ripped foul. Sent well into the seats. Olsen 0 for 2 on the day. Pick off over to first now, and nothing doing. That doesn't look like Antoine at first base. First base group. 1-1. Matt Olson will spit on this 88-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball low. Low and away. Very low and a little away. 2-1. And now line just above the Braves dugout, hitting the net. Zooming above Lucas Giolito's head. 2-2 with 1 out. And did he go? Well, it may not have mattered. It may have been called strike 3. No, they'll say he went, and he did. First pitch to Drake Baldwin. He's strike 1. Four-seamer at the knees. 0-1 the count. Ozzie taking off. It's a ball high. The throw from Travis is going to be late. Ozzie swipes his 6th bag of the year. And now it's a scoring chance for the Braves and Drake Baldwin with a 1-1 count and 2 outs. Baldwin, taken in by Shanuel at first. He'll step on the bag himself for out number 3. Well, we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Still knotted up at 2 as Mike Trout will step up to the plate. Strike 1. He's 1 for 2 with a fastball. What? Oh, first pitch of the fastball. With a strikeout and a single. 1-1 to Mike Trout. Steve Reich to slider. Backdoor, but ended up middle. That's just how much that Chris Sale slider moves. Goes with a slider inside, and it's sent well foul. And the pitch again, even more inside with the slider. This time Mike will take it. And 1-2. 2-2 to Mike Trout. He'll send this one down the third baseline, foul. Now the 2-2 swung on and just got a piece of it. Had him tied up in knots. Watch out over there, pretzel vendor. 2-2 to Mike Trout. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. They went upstairs like in the first at bat, and it worked. Sale collects his 5th of the game. As Yohan Moncada will step into the box, and a little check swing, and it's popped right up to the to the left of the pitching mound, and Austin Riley makes the grab. Nice little easy pop out after a tough at bat versus Mike Trout. And now 2 away for Joe Adell, who whacks the first pitch he sees back foul. This one grounded. Ozzie slides on the backhand, makes the play, gets up, throws, and got his man for out number 3. Chris Sale efficient in the 6th. We head to the 7th, still knotted up at 2, and here's A-Rai facing the lefty Mitch Ferris. Well, surprising to see Ferris still in the game here against Austin Riley, but he'll foul the first pitch he sees back. Austin Riley, the source of the Braves' only offense of the game. And now he's going to line one to right center field. Bad jump, but Odell ends up getting it with a massive shift in the outfield. Plugged up that right center gap. Well, the move to keep him in works, and now he has Michael Harris, who has struck out twice in this game already. Yeah, going into that at bat, Ferris had a .367 batting average against him versus righties. 1-0. Pops straight up and behind the plate. Travis Zarno squeezes it, and that's out number 2 quickly. Mike Yastrzemski now stepping up to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Yastrzemski puts it into fair territory, deep to left field, but under it is Teodosia. Will make the grab, and that's a can of corn for out number 3. Chris Sale still in the game. He's only thrown 65 pitches through 6. And that's going to be ball 1 inside to Christian Moore, and just did miss sneaking the corner. Now this one, fastball lined into the seats, fouled on the third base line. That one missing outside, 2-1. I'm going to go shuttle change inside. Okay, yeah, strike 2. End up being more over the plate. The 2-2 pitch. And this high, 3-2. I honestly want to go there again, just get in the zone. And that one sent into center field. Michael has plenty of room as he camps out underneath it. roasts a marshmallow or two and makes the grab for out number 1. Travis d'Arnaud steps up his first single of the season in his last at-bat. And he'll take strike 1. He's got a 100 batting average now. And yes, he did on the circle change, strike 2. And the pitch grounded up the middle, just past the diving Dubon. So the Angels will have a runner on first with 1 out. It's Travis d'Arnaud, so not much of a stolen base threat. Strike 1 to Paris. Strike 2, home run in his first at bat. The pitch grounded. Ozzie can't get there. And Eli White thought about just letting it eat to third base, but pulls back when he saw Travis wasn't going and just sends it back to the cutoff man. But look at where that slider was. Ozzie just quite couldn't get to it. Braves bullpen is going to start to stir. Kinley and Dylan Lee will start warming. It's going to be a mound visit from Jeremy Hefner. 77 pitches for Chris Sale in the 7th with 1 out. Matthew Lugo, the batter. First pitch to him, swung on and missed, strike 1. Steve Reich 2 on the slider. The 0-2 pitch. Missed down and in with the slider. 1-2 again. Grounded. This one for Dubon. He glove flips to Ozzie. Throw to first in time. Double play. Braves are 2 for 2 on mound visit double plays. And now through 7, we're in the 8th. Mauricio Dubon steps up to the plate. First pitch to him as Ferris stays out there, and it's a fly ball to Trout in center. They'll take 1 step back at the end of that ball's flight path. Other than that, just stayed exactly where he was, 1 down. The Braves haven't been able to figure out Ferris after struggling with Soriano. Now Jonah Heim, 0 for 2 on the day, will step up to the plate. To be fair, a massive speed difference from Ferris. Now this one sent right field, and Adele, I should say, makes the grab at the wall in foul territory for out number 2. Eli White steps up to the plate now with 2 down. And tries to bunt, sends it the other way. Fielded by the second baseman. Oh, a little underhanded flip, not nearly in time. Eli White reaches and will flip the lineup card over to Ozzie with 2 down. And Eli White, definitely a speed threat. Might even see him go on the first pitch. Kickoff over to him, not in time. And it's going to be not even close. It was a slide step. Eli White went on first movement and swipes his 4th bag. D'Arnaud's throw just had no chance. Even if he had zipped it, that was one of his weaker throws. First trying to get it out there, I imagine. But just absolutely no chance on that one, even on a slide step. 0-1 the count, though, to Ozzie, and he'll look at ball 1 up. Has reached twice. 1-1. It's going to be in the dirt, but right there for d'Arnaud. Right in front of his knee. So Eli White, even the fleetest of feet, won't be able to get there. Now Eli White's going for third. Ozzie's going to send one to the first baseman, Shanuel, very weakly on the ground. And there's out number 3 as Shanuel just steps on the bag to end it. Here's Bryce Teodosia. Chris Sale's going to start the 8th here at the very least.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1 inside. Ball 2 down and in. To the Angels 9-hitter. They'll line this one foul on the third baseline. The 2-1 now. Backdoor's a slider at strike 2. The 2-2 just misses 3-2. It's just below the zone. The 3-2 just a little bit outside. Ball 4.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman,
And Noah Shanuel will settle to the plate, and Chris Sale's going to stay in there. Tonight, the Angels have grounded into 3 double plays. And swung on to miss strike 1. The 1-1, miss high. 2-1, I beg your pardon. 1 pitch, grounded. It's going to be a 4th one. Matt Olson spins and throws to Dubon. Back to Olson. Out number 2. 3-6-3 double play. The 4th double play for the Angels tonight. Didn't even need a mound visit that time, as Mike Trout will step up to the plate, and Chris Sale's going to face him. Ball 1 inside. There's a strike, fouled back. The 1-1 misses well outside of the slider. 2-1. Strike 2 on the corner. The 2-2 on its way. Swung on and missed. Chris Sale strikes out Mike Trout to likely end his night. On the old Whirly Bird special with a circle change on the side. And in from the bullpen will be probably the Angels closer if we're getting this cinematic. Closing time, though. It is a tie game, so not a save situation. But the Angels hype folks will get the crowd hyped up there. It's Drew Pomeranz with a 4-seam, a knuckle, and a 2-seamer. Knuckle curve, that is. Will come into the game and face Matt Olson, who's 0 for 3 on the day, putting him at a 200 batting average, and swings and misses at strike 1. Now a knuckle curve. The check his swing, but it's called strike 2. Old 2 pitch. Swung on and missed strike 3. Drake Baldwin steps up now. And let's see, who do I want to send out there next inning? Honestly, probably Kenley. Yeah, we'll schedule Kenley out there. And yeah. We'll quickly warm up Suarez if a save situation arises. 1 down now, Drew Pomeranz to Drake Baldwin, ball 1. Kirby Yates, former Brave, and Ben Joyce are warming now in the Angels bullpen. Baldwin looking to get something going here. He swings under this one, strike 1. Well under the 2. Oh shit, I missed badly on that. 1-1. And he'll spit on that knuckle curve. 2-1. Pomeranz sets. Throws. Ball 3. But d'Arnaud's going to challenge it. May have clipped the zone. And it does. Call overturned. It's now 2-2 instead of 3-1. Just nicked it with that knuckle curve. 2-2 to Baldwin. Knuckle curve again, but this one, no chance to challenge. It's in the dirt. I guess you still could challenge it, but no chance it's right. 3-2 now. And ball 4 inside. d'Arnaud's going to tap the helmet because why not? 3-2. It will be inside. Call upheld. Braves have a base runner. Who do I have off the bench? I want to go for the dub here. Mateo's really fast, right? He's like very fast. All right. Mateo go to first base. Jorge Mateo now comes in to pinch run for Drake Baldwin. The Braves' normal catcher, but he's DHing tonight. First pitch, strike one on a slide step. Austin Riley up with 1 out, and pickoff attempt to first, nothing doing. Mateo gets back safely. 1 out, 0-1, another slide step. This one misses inside. Still 1-1, or now 1-1. Did I say 1-1 last time? Let's count 1-1. Another slide step. Mateo goes on the first move. No chance to get him. The throw from Travis is in the dirt. Probably should have been scooped though. It wasn't. Didn't matter anyway. It was well late. And now Jorge Mateo stands at second base. 2-1 is the count, and 1 out for Austin Riley. This one sent well into center field. Mike Trout going back. He's at the track. He'll make the grab. He'll get it back in. Mateo will get to third. Throw comes all the way to home for some reason on the relay. Mateo made no movement to go to home after getting to third base. Other than, I don't even know that he made a slight turn. Michael Harris will step up now. And I might go to a Rhys Hoskins here. Rhys Hoskins pinch hitting for Michael Harris the second. First pitch will miss high, ball 1. Anything that gets by Darno has a good chance of being a run. That knuckle curve will drop in for strike 1. The 1-1. This is well outside with a knuckle curve. 2-1. Birds flying in the skies of center field. 2-1 the pitch. And that one's drilled into left field. Going back is Theodosia. He's going to make the play. He was playing deep. And now the Braves have some decisions to make. I need to remember, okay, if I switch, hold on. I do want to bring in Kinley. Am I able to switch? Rhys Hoskins is out of position at center field. Am I able to switch Hoskins? And what's the rule on that? Hoskins and Mateo without losing the DH? I knew that's what did it. Okay. So Mateo's got to stay in at DH. Okay, we'll have Dubon is going to go play center field. What else do we want to do? Dubon's going to play center. Rhys is not going to play shortstop, but what do I want to do? I think I want either Kyle Farmer or Hassan Kim to come in. Let's have Kim come in to play shortstop. Yes. And that'll do it. And then we have Tyler Kinley coming into pitch. So, new alignment for the Braves. Kinley comes into pitch. Mateo will stay in the game as the DH for now. And playing shortstop will be Hassan Kim, and Dubon will move from shortstop to center field. To account for those two moves made in the the top of the 9th inning. And Iglesias may not be available tonight. First pitch backhanded by Ozzie. He throws the first, and there's out number 1. Robert Suarez, though, it seems will be so. Might be the first option, and maybe Rysel as a backup. Undoubtedly, they want to use Rysel in this series. The former Angels. This one sent, foul, but close to that curling foul pole in right field. Joe Adell will look at ball 2 there. Slider forcing 12-6 curve and circle change. Featured by Tyler Kinley. And he will have his fastball be fouled straight back. The 2-2 swung over the top of. First strike 3. The old whirly bird special. Here in Anaheim. Dished out to Joe Adele for out number 2. Christian Moore steps up to the plate now against Kinley. Ball 1 outside. Was just a hair outside as well. Steve Reich 1. Oh, Christian Moore doesn't like it. He's going to challenge it. Angels have 1 remaining. He is going to win it. So they'll keep their 1. The count now 2-0. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike 1. On a slider well out of the zone. Now a fastball misses low, and it's 3-1. And that's going to miss ball 4. Travis d'Arnaud will step up to the plate. 2 for 3 with a couple of singles in this game, his first 2 hits of the year. And you don't want to sleep on him for a big moment. Braves know that. Ball 1 outside. 1-1. Steve Reich 1. Catches the inside part of the plate. Ball 2. Missing down and away. I'm going to go 12-6 curve. Grounded to Olsen. He dives and keeps it. Actually, grabs it. Not just keeps it in front of him. Grabs it. Well, steps on the bag for out number 3. Oh, man, I took the magic out of that call. But great play there by Olsen. Maybe made it look a little bit more difficult than it needed to. But smothered it. Vin Joyce now comes into the game. 5 games on the year, 1-0 record, 1 hold, 4 innings pitched, 0 runs given up. And this man throws absolute gas. Ha-Seong Kim will be at second base with the Manfred runner rule. Robert Suarez is going to warm in the pen, and Dylan Lee up there as well. He's been getting warm and kind of playing catch for a few innings. Yaz shows bunt but pulls back, ball 1. Up to bunt against 100. 4-seam, sinker, slider, circle change. Showing bunt again. He will bunt it, but it's back foul. Throws 100. I mean, the game only has him at 101. I'm pretty sure he's thrown 103 before, though. And there's a ball well low at 97. Yaz no longer showing bunt. 2-1. Well inside to hit him. Ooh, 96 sinker. That's going to hurt. Just below the derriere. Now here's Mauricio Dubon. Dubon will show bunt. He'll pull back. It's ball 1. Two-1 to Dubon. He bunts it back foul. I popped it up on a sinker. High sinker. And now pickoff attempt at second. It's not going to be in time. Dubon still squaring. The pitch, it's going to be popped up the bunt. It's going to be an out. Holy smokes, that was up in the air, and honestly, probably should have been called an infield fly rule because that one almost dropped, and the Braves base runners couldn't really do much on that. Jonah Heim now steps up to the plate. 1 out. And he's going to fly this one into left field, but Teodosia is going to easily take it in. And, ooh. Strange throw, but Moncada knocks it down. 2 down now for Eli White. Who do we have in the... Who do we have on the bench? Not really any better options. Okay, here we go. Eli White. Kind of wish he was up a couple batters ago so that he could be in any bunts, because he's actually good at it. Strike 1 from Ben Joyce. Oh, 1 on its way. Oh, bunts out a pitch well below the zone. Just took a chance on it. Pitch number 11 from Ben Joyce on its way. Sprayed back foul by Eli. Runners are going. The pitch offered at for strike 3. And now we'll see what the Braves do. They're going to go to Dylan Lee. 5.40 ERA through 5 games. A couple of holds, 3 1/3 innings pitched. Really like him against the lefty here. And did pitch well his last outing. Runners on second. That runner means a whole heck of a lot. Strike 1 on a foul ball.
No, that's
And
out.
just outside, 1-1. The pitch, Steve right 2. 1-2 on its way from low. Will miss
that's a
low.
ball.
2-2. The 2-2. Sent into left field on the fly. Going back is Yaz. He's got it. Set up to throw to third, and there's going to be no runner. What a throw, though. Holy smokes. Great throw from Yaz, and now Matthew Lugo will step up to the plate. And at the knees, strike 1 on a fastball. Backdoor slider will miss. Ball 1. 1-1. Swung over the top of that circle change. Strike 2. The 1-2 will be spat on. Low. Ball 2. 2-2 once more. It's in the dirt. Won't bounce away enough to get the runner to third. But it will be ball 3. The 3-2. Popped back our way. Foul. The 3-2 again. Sent into right field. Foul. Into the stands. The pitch again. Strike 3. But Lugo's going to challenge. Hold the phone. Had him frozen. It's going to clip. It's going to clip. 2 down. Dylan Lee will now face Bryce Teodosia, who's 0 for 1 with a couple of walks. First pitch to him. Fouled away. The 0-1. Grounded. Kim will knock it down at least. And now he will throw it to first. Not in time. And it'll be Noah Shanuel. We do have a lefty up. I need a second to think about this. Do we send Bobby Suarez in? I'm going to rock and roll with Dylan Lee against the lefty. You got one more batter, kid. The pitch will miss low. Ball 1. Four-seamer just a little low. This one, they're going to say he went. Strike 1. On a slider tailing outside. 1-1. Sent down the line. Oh, man. That's going to do it. Did you see that it was foul and spun back fair. Did not hit it hard at all. Oh my gosh. We have to find a replay of that. Holy smokes. Did you see that? What wicked spin on that. 10th inning. Just Shanuel's single. Look at this. It's in foul territory. It's still in foul territory and just bounces when in the computer. Computer rigged that one. You know what? Honestly, Kenley's somehow going to get the loss for that. That feels a bit glitched. It should be Dylan Lee, I feel like. But I don't even blame Lee. Like, he pitched very well. What are you going to do on that? I mean, what are you going to do on that? Golly, I don't even, like, I'm glad. I still stand by my decision to put him out there. He didn't even really lose that battle. That stinks. We're up against Grayson Rodriguez. Hold up, not custom game, full game. I mean, we got to hit more. We have to get that run in. But Ronaldo Lopez going to go in there. We're going to have Drake DH one more time. We'll have Mauricio play center. Michael will be on the bench. And we'll put Hassan Kim in. And yeah. I like having Ozzy lead off. And we'll rock and roll with that. Okay. Oh, wait, but Hassan Kim, I actually want batting. Actually, no, you're fine there. Austin Riley's fine. He just hit a homer. Matt Olson is fine. When is this game going to get the Matt Olson update? The Matt Olson is the Iron Man update. And we're back in Anaheim after a heartbreaker of a loss. Ronaldo Lopez, former Angel, looking to right the ship for himself and the Braves. And Grayson Rodriguez goes for the Angels. In 10 innings, he has posted a 3.6 ERA, a 1.9 whip, struck out 6 batters, and has a 1-0 record. He'll face Ozzy to lead things off, a 2.22 average. Scored one of the Braves' 2 runs yesterday. And on the first pitch, he will not be able to check his swing. It's strike one. 0-1 will miss inside. 1-1. And swung on and missed, strike 2. Four-seamer, circle change, slider, and curveball from Rodriguez. And, challenged, but the call stand. It's strike 3. They didn't even let me do the animation. Just clips. And here's Matt Olson. And Matt Olson's going to put this one deep into center field. But caught by the center fielder, not Mike Trout today. Who the heck is that? Don't know who that is, but 2 down. And here is Drake Baldwin. I really thought I had that one. That one felt good off the bat. Drake Baldwin will take ball 1 inside. One and 0. He's going to send this one to right center field on the fly. Under it is someone, and there's out number 3. It's the right fielder, but I don't know who he is. Is it Joe Adell again? Anyway, Braves go down in order. We're headed to the bottom of the first. Braves nothing, and the Angels coming up. Lopez 0-2 in his 2 starts, a 6.75 ERA through 10 2/3, a 1.69 whip, and 10 Ks. But if memory serves, he did have a lot better of a start last time. Strike 1 on the corner. Apparently we hold the 3rd wild card seed. I don't think anyone cares this early in the season. But if you do, there you go. 0-2 now to Yohan Moncada. He'll spit on ball 1. The 1-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. Ronaldo dishes out a whirly bird special early here in Anaheim. And here's Noah Shanuel. He was the hero in the last game. He's going to challenge here. And this one is going to clip, so it's upheld. Both teams now just have one challenge remaining. The 0-1. Oh, beautiful backdoor slider. Swung and missed upon for strike one. Strike two, I beg your pardon. Now, this one flied into left field. Slicing a little away from Yaz, but he's going to have no problem bringing this in. 2 down for Zach Neto. Out of the lineup yesterday, back in it today, and he'll take strike one. Down and in. Pitch there again. We're going to challenge. I think that one caught the corner. That pitch upheld, misses by an eyelash. So the Braves are out of challenges. Not like I'm great at challenging anyway. 1-2 now the count after that foul ball. The pitch swung on and sent over to Ozzy. Oh, I should have billed. I thought he was getting the animation to field it. But anyway, into right field for a base hit. And steal sign might be on. Ball one high. Logan O'Hoppe at the dish. 2-0 as that slider misses low. Ronaldo is pretty easy to steal against. Strike one. Maybe catching the outside corner, maybe not. But O'Hoppe didn't want a chance to challenge there. It was rather close. Now that's sent foul. The 2-2. Swung and just got a piece of it back foul. Really jammed him there. Surprised if that didn't break. Pitch to O'Hoppe. Popped him up. First base line. In line with the pitching mound. And made the play. It does. Matt Olson, or did Matt Olson, for out number 3. Austin Riley will lead things off now against Grayson Rodriguez. First pitch to him. Swung on and missed, strike one. On a slider on the outer third. Strike two. Why am I not seeing the ball well today? What is wrong with my eyes? 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. On a curve. Here's Ha-Sung Kim. Came in as a defensive replacement last game and swings through that one for strike one. Now grounded to the third baseman, Mankata. He'll field it. Oh! And Kim's going to be safe at first. It was a throw in the dirt, and Shanuel could not hold on to it. One down, one on for Mike Yastrzemski. Kim can steal a couple bases or two. First pitch, ball one high to Yaz. Kim taking an extra step on his lead this time. The look, the delivery sent back foul on a four-seamer on the outside part of the plate. 1-1. 1-1 the count. The look, and runner going. Throw down to second, not in time. Great jump from Kim. He'll swipe his third of the year. A mini pitch out, a pseudo pitch out, if you will. 2-1 will miss well outside. 3-1. Jonah Heim, the batter on deck for the Braves. Now pickoff, and they got him at second. Kim wandered a little bit too far off and couldn't get back in time. Count is 3-1 to Yaz. Swung on and missed, strike two. The 3-2 with two outs. Did he go? They're going to ring him up. Strike three, inning over. What looked promising is going to end in absolute nothingness. And here's Yeimer Candelario. Or Jamer? Jamer Candelario? Quickly 0-1 though after the foul ball, and now just past the diving Ozzy Albies. Dubon zips it back in, and Jamer gets a hit. I think it's Jamer, actually, now that I think about it. Runner on first. Josh Lowe up now. He'll take strike one on the corner. Backdoored one did Ronaldo Lopez. Strike two at the knees. Yo, 2 to Lowe. He's going to miss down and in. Ball one. Couldn't get Lowe to swing at that one. Now they're going outside, and just sent it the other way. Beautiful piece of hitting. Runners will be at first and second. Nobody out. And here's Oswaldo Peraza, Yankee legend. Though they may not say so in the Bronx. 0-1. Now weakly hit up the middle. Kim will field. Glove flip to Ozzy. Bare hand turn. They're going to say not in time. Oh, Walt might want to put his hand up for this one. Hey there, Lucky. Good to see you. What a turn, though. What an effort by Ozzy. We'll see, and no challenge. One out. Runners at the corners. Matthew Lugo up. Strike one. Now front door curve is weakly hit foul. Yo 2 tries to go upstairs. No dice. 1-2 the pitch. Well outside, but swung on and missed. Oh my goodness. Going to the buffet for that Whirly Bird special is Matthew Lugo. 2 down. Here's Bryce Theodosia. With 2 outs and runners at first and third, Ronaldo Lopez fires a strike at the top of the zone with his four-seamer. This one will miss high, 1-1. And sprayed foul. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ronaldo Lopez gets into early trouble, and he's pumped up as he gets out of it. Going pretty well, Lucky. How about yourself? Jonah Heim will step up to the plate, batting a 059er. Rodriguez rocks, delivers, and ball 1 low. Went 0 for 4 in yesterday's game, did Heim. Not an uncommon line for Braves hitters in the first of the series. 1-1 is the count. And swinging way over the top of it for strike 2. A circle change, pulling the string. 1-2. Not gonna go, but it's gonna be called strike 3. And it would have just clipped the zone even with a challenge, but the Braves are, of course, out of them. Here's Mauricio Dubon, who on the first pitch will pop it straight up. And there's out number 2. I promise I usually hit better than this. I have not been doing well today. Even a little bit. And now here's Eli White, and he'll take ball 1 outside. I want to see an animation for a pitcher challenging one of these times. 1-0. Miss high. No, it's going to catch the top part of the zone. Strike 1. The 1-1. Oh. Dang it, that was right down the middle. 1-2. Gotta go circle change here. 1-2. That's going to be sent in the hole at short, and Neto's going to eat it. With a fast runner. No chance at an infield hit for Eli White. On the circle change. Let's go, I finally guessed right. And executed. Pickoff attempt to first, nothing doing. Eli White over there at first. Big lead. He's going to go. It's a curveball up in the zone. The throw from Ohapi is off target. Scooped by Neto, but Not going to be able to apply the tag in time. Eli White gets there with his 5th stolen base of the year. And a 1-0 count. As that curveball missed high. Ozzie will look at ball 2. In the last 3 games, Ozzie with a 1.2er. The 2-0. Grounded, but to Shanuel at first. That's going to end the inning. And zeros for the Braves still. Well, that's sad. That's sad, Lucky. Well, I hope she does better soon. Hope she does better soon.
And leading off
Lopez.
Hello.
Got out of some trouble last inning, but overall the line looks good. 2 hits, 3 Ks, and zeros in the run call. That's what you like to see. Strike 1 to Mancada. Went over 4 in the last game, and leading off this one. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3! Froze him! His 2nd of the day. Lopez's 4th of the day. Did it catch? Oh, we're going to see the sequence. Couple of 4-seamers and then just put the slider right there. Here's Noah Shanuel. Lopez eyeing a quick inning. There's strike 1. 4 pitches, 4 strikes. But there's a ball. 1-1. Shanuel won't pull the trigger even though he started to. Strike 2. The 1-2. Backdoor, but it's going to be called a ball, and it was a little outside. The 2-2. Won't get a bite. The 3-2. Grounded foul. The 3-2 on its way. And oh, I don't know how he got a piece of that one. It's going to be past the diving Cam. Actually got under him. Maybe didn't need to dive there. That's my bad. I can never tell with the animations. Zach Neto will step up to the plate now with 1 out and Shanuel on first. Strike 1. Hopes of that quick inning maybe going by the wayside. Runner goes. It's going to be a hit and run, it appears. Neto is out at first on the grounder. But the double play is eliminated effectively on that stolen base attempt. Don't know if it was a true hit and run or if they just kind of, worked out that way. But either way, 2 down with Shanuel at second and a Hoppy at the plate. Oh, no worries, Lucky. Thanks for popping by. Have a good night. The 0-2 to Hoppy. Swung on and miss. It's the slider. Oh, a popular selection of sliders with that Whirly Bird special this evening. Strikeout number 5 for Lopez. And we head to the 4th inning. Matt Olson will lead things off for the Braves against Grayson Rodriguez, and he'll take ball 1 low. A fly out deep to center in his first at-bat. And that will miss down and in. So 1 down and away with a circle change, 1 down and in with a 4-seamer. We'll see where this one goes. 2-0. And it was a circle change outer third middle. Vertically, and it was fouled back into O'Hoppy. Another circle change, this one at the bottom of the zone. And I believe they'll say that he went, but that would have been called a strike anyway, more than likely. And now this one sent into left center, but camping out underneath it is the left fielder. Oh, he didn't turn. I'm guessing that's Teodosia. He played left in the last game. Oh, thank you, Lucky. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Have a great night for sure. Hope to see you soon. And I hope your day tomorrow is great as well. 0-1 from Grayson Rodriguez. We'll miss outside 1-1. Baldy having a good season so far in this campaign, this 2026. But swings through at 1-2. Not doing as well as he is in real life, though. Holy smokes, is this kid playing with his hair on fire. But oh my gosh.
Next, for
He'll be
Atlanta,
hit.
third baseman.
And the Braves have a base runner with 1 out. And Austin Riley will step up to the plate. And he'll spray this one foul above the first base dugout. That's the Braves dugout. Baldwin taking an extra step. Don't know that he's a stolen base threat, but Braves base runners have been aggressive all year. This one swung on and missed it. 0-2 now to Austin Riley. He'll hold up on his swing. Ball 1-2 with 1 out. Curve that almost missed in the dirt. Snag just before I touched it. And now 2-2, but before that, a pickoff attempt at first. Baldwin's back in there safely, though. Riley ready for the 2-2. And they're going to say he went. Baldwin starts to go. Pick back pick to first. Got him. So, Braves will go down rather suddenly here in the fourth. We get to the bottom half. Still no score. Lopez looking to keep on sailing through as he gets a first pitch chopper over to Matt Olson, who will field, and he'll take a couple steps over to his left, and that's out number 1. Four-seamer used 65% of the time tonight for Ronaldo, and it's a pretty good one. That one missing just outside, ball 1. I do love personally using Lopez's four-seam fastball. It just feels so accurate. But anyway, a 2-0 to Lowe. Swung on a miss, strike 1, down and in with that four-seamer. Kind of deceptively like zooms too. Now Kim will field this one. The throw to first is scooped by Matt Olson. What a great play. 2 down, and up steps Oswaldo Peraza. First pitch, front door slider that's popped way up and well fouled. The 0-1, Steve Wright 2 up and in. The pitch well outside, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch pops straight up. Jonah Heim disregards the mask and makes the grab. In foul territory, and so a quick inning there for Lopez. We head to the 5th inning. Ha-Sung Kim will lead things off. He reached on an error in his last at-bat. And he'll take ball 1 outside. A 2023 Gold Glove Award winner. Great shortstop. Finished out the shortstop duties last season for the Braves. And now he's the backup to start things off this year after recovering from a finger injury sustained in the offseason, slipping on some ice in Korea back home. 2-2 now is the count between him and Grayson Rodriguez, and here comes the pitch. Miss high, 3-2 with a four-seamer. Yaz on deck. The 3-2. Gonna be called strike 3. Just clipping the zone at the knees. Yastrzemski steps up to the plate. No one on, 1 out. First pitch back foul. Like those, I'm getting those today, and just usually I homer on those, or at least get a good hit. Today I'm just not on them. I mean, hey, that happens sometimes. I gotta lock in here. Oh, strike 2 at the knees. I'm also terrible at seeing pitches at the knees. 0-2. Sent away foul down the third base line in the air. Well into the seats. Birds starting to fly out there in the center field skies once again. That's ball 1 inside. To the Braves left fielder. Signed back into the right after the season ended, basically. Curve will miss in the dirt. I believe it was November of 26. Or sorry, of 25. We haven't hit November of 26. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 over the curveball. Yaz goes down hacking, and here's Jonah Heim, who's 0 for 1, also with a strikeout. Braves have been doing a lot of striking outs this season, which is not true in real life, but I am not nearly as good as the real life hitters. And that's going to do it for the 5th, as Jonah Heim flies out to left field. And Matthew Lugo will step up to face Renato Lopez. Both pitchers kind of rolling right now. They both run into a little bit of trouble on the day, but both have pitched out of it without giving up a run. And now grounder hit, a bit of a worm burner over to short, and making a great play there is Ha-Seong Kim to zoom a throw to get the speedy Lugo. And here's Bryce Teodosia. And he'll swing and miss a strike one. It's a slider, sliding right out of the zone. Strike 2, even more out of the zone with a slider. And the pitch 0 and 2, and it's a whirlybird special. Pitched him backwards. Got the 6K. It's a four-seamer dotting it up on the black of the zone. Outside. Holy smokes. Outside part of the plate, I should say. Now here's Yohan Moncada as the Angels lineup card flips on over. He'll take ball 1. I believe he's over 2 with a couple of Ks. He at least has 1. There's strike 1. 1-1 the count, and this one's grounded up the middle for a base hit. Moncada gets on with 2 outs. And Nolan Shanuel will step up to the plate. And he'll send this one deep into center field. Back is Dubon. At the track, he will make the play. And that's out number 3. So a loud out, but that's all. An out is all it is. In the 5th, we head to the 6th inning. Still no score as Mauricio Dubon settles in against Grayson Rodriguez. First pitch hacking again, pops it up again. This time shallow right field. And second baseman, someone will make the grab. Who is that? I guess we might see here. Peraza, Oswaldo Peraza makes the play. Here's Eli White. First pitch, he'll try to bunt it, and it's a curve well below the zone. He actually singled on an infield hit, but it wasn't on a bunt in his first at-bat. Strike 2. Hit it into the hole between third and short. 0-2 will miss well outside with a curveball. The 1-2 pitch swung over the top of it for strike 3. 2 down. Strikeout number 8 for Rodriguez, and here's Ozzy Albies with no one on and 2 out. That'll miss inside, ball 1, so it will change. Ozzy, a 3-time All-Star, 18, 21, and 23 were the years, and swung on and missed strike 1. Big ol' hack late on it. The 1-1. Ripped foul. I felt like I was on that one pretty well. Let's go. Good sign. That's a good sign. 1-2. Off-speed coming here. Dang it, it's at the knees. I predicted it perfectly, too. I just gave up on it. Well, Zach Neto will step up against Renato Lopez to lead things off in the 6th inning. Ball 1 outside. This one lined into left center field, but great jump from Mauricio. He will make the grab for out number 1. Logan O'Hoppe will now foul this one away. It's a curveball. Now grounded. Oh, what a fielding play there by Matt Olson. Takes it on a hop, but it was a 107 off the bat hop. Steps on the bag himself, and now here's Jamer Candelario with nobody on and 2 out. He'll take ball 1 just a little low. This curveball lined into the right, well, into the third baseline seats. 1-1. And fly into center. Mauricio settles under it, and there's out number 3. A quick inning from Ronaldo. Might mean we see him one more time before it's all said and done. Matt Olson will step up. I'm looking for a first pitch circle change right here. Oh, it was a fastball into right field, a base hit. Holy smokes, the Braves got a hit. Let's go. 106 off the bat, and here's Drake Baldwin. First pitch to him. Sent way up in the air and into the seats behind home plate. That was a good timing. I guess I was just a little bit under it. 0-1. Strike 2 called on the circle change. Robert Stevenson and former Brave Kirby Yates warming in the pen. Matt Olson getting a nice healthy lead at first base. That's a pick off, and they're not going to get him. Or they are going to get him. Never mind, they got him. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that extra step. 0-2 to Baldwin. Sends this one to the second baseman, Peraza. Throw to first, and there's out number 3. At least I guess circle change again. Correctly. Austin Riley. Will now line this one into left center field. That's going to get down in the gap. Riley will have a 2-out double. 103 off the bat. Austin Riley with another extra base hit in this early season. Here's Kim with 2 outs, runner on second. Holy mackerel! Hassan Kim! 378! Who the heck is Edler? That should be Anton Richardson. Anyway, 100 miles per hour off the bat. Hassan Kim gives the Braves the lead in Anaheim in the 7th inning. That's going to be the end of the line. That's not Kurt Suzuki. Did San Diego Studios just not get any of the coaches this season? Any of the managers or coaches the rights to use their likeness? Because these are like nowhere near any of the real ones. Anyway, Robert Stevenson's going to come in to pitch 6 games, 6 innings, a 12 ERA. And he'll face Mike Yastrzemski first. And he has a cutter, 4-seamer, splitter, and slider. And he pitches slow as molasses. That didn't look slow. What the? Oh, the 4-seamer, never mind, is 94 to 98. I did not read that. I read every pitch except for that one. All the other ones are under 90. 0-2 quickly to Yaz. Kicks and delivers. Splitter, he offered at it. There's strike 3. No one warming in the pen. It's the Ronaldo show. But before we get back to that show, a quick commercial break of Hassan Kim sending one to the moon.
And leading off for the Hellos.
Renato Lopez at 73 pitches has struck out 6 while only surrendering 5 hits. Strike 1 to Josh Lowe. Will face 6, 7, 8 in the Angels' half of the 7th. And now sent into right center field. Dubon dives and can't make the play. White backs him up. Throw into second base. Not in time, and now the Braves bullpen will get stirring. Let's see, who do we want to get up? Wait, is it the 7th? Probably Bummer. In Kinley. Lopez still out there as Kinley and Bummer start warming. 1-0. That's a ball high to Peraza. Down and into Peraza. It's going to be called a strike. Holy smokes. Holy terrible call, Batman. The 2-1, no challenge either from Peraza, and he'll swing and miss strike 2. Braves with a gift. The 2-2. He won't swing at this one. It's in the dirt. The 3-2 on its way from Lopez. And it's going to be ball 4 anyway. Matthew Lugo is up. Walt Weiss makes his way to the mound. And they're going to keep Lopez in the game for at least one more batter, it seems, against Matthew Lugo. Ball 1 outside, 1-1. Pitch number 85 on the way from Lopez. They'll miss low, 2-1. I guess that was actually Hefner. Sorry, that wasn't. Oh, double play ball. Matt Olson to Kim. Back to first, not in time. So runners will be at the corners with 1 out. Here's Bryce Teodosia. And now Walt Weiss will pop out of the bullpen, or sorry, out of the dugout, and go to Tyler Kinley to get out of this one.
Number 45.
I skipped over his numbers. What are his numbers? I don't know. I went through it too fast. Either way, runners will be at first and third with nobody. Sorry, with 1 out. There is 1 out. Ball 1 low to Theodosia. Base technically open. It's just at second. And now a slider as well. The zone is grounded weakly foul. Pitch to Teodosia is line foul. Down the first base line again and well into the seats. The 1-2 to him. Grounded back foul. The pitch, 1-2 again. 2-2. That one misses outside. The 2-2. See, right 3, it's frozen. Oh, but Teodosia's going to challenge. This one will be low, so it's overturned. No strikeout. Count goes to 3-2. I'm going to go down and away with this one. 3-2. We'll miss in the dirt. It'll be ball 4. Yohan Moncada will step up to the plate now with 1 out. There's strike 1. Weakly hit, foul, strike 2. I'm going to actually get, I know I have Bummer warming. I'm going to actually get Bobby Suarez warming too. The 0-2 pitch to Moncada. Spat on, slider down and in. The 1-2. Oh, they go to it again. It just misses the inside corner. 2-2. Grounded back foul on the circle change. Circle change again. It's line and caught. Oh, they have a man going. Caught in no man's land. It's a double play for Matt Olson. He didn't even go back. He thought that one got through. Caught by Olson and easily slapped the tag onto whoever that was. Matthew Lugo, I think it was. Let's take a look at that one on the replay. As Kinley gets out of it. Oh, it was Teodosia. That's my bad. Teodosia. Look at his line shot. Teodosia has to duck to get out of the way of it. Doesn't see where it goes. Just assumes it got by. Then it's like, wait a second. It did not. That guy's not. My teammate's standing on second base. And had he gone back immediately, he would have probably made it back. But he doesn't, and Matt Olson's able to apply the tag and get Kinley out of the jam there. Close the books on Ronaldo Lopez for the night. Great outing from him. And the Braves retain the lead 2-0 going into the top of the 8th inning. I think also I am going to go ahead and go with Suarez. Bummer will be ready and waiting. Jonah Heim to lead things off in the 8th. Robert Stevenson goes back out there and he'll... Oh, that's going to be called a strike. It was well low. Even I knew that was low. And I'm terrible at telling you it's low. Splitter whacked away foul. Birds out in the center field skies patrolling. Cutter well inside, ball one. Attendance 30,500. On looking this game, the 1-2. Ooh, well foul on the cutter. Very early. Went down to go get that thing. The 1-2 from Stevenson. Deals it, and it's foul. Another cutter, this one up. Pitch number 6 of the at-bat on its way. Oh, a slider this time. Able to battle it off is Jonah Heim, though. So pitch number 7. And called strike 3. Heim checked his swing. This time it was the cutter, not the slider. And just nicked the zone. Would have been a strike with ABS. And now here's Mauricio Dubon, who chops it down the third baseline. Moncada plays a great throw to get Dubon running down the line for out number 2. Here's Eli White. First pitch in. Oh, he's going to launch one into left field. Back at the wall. Caught. Technically a robbery, I think. Holy smokes. What a loud out number 3 from no one else but Eli White. Now here's Robert Suarez. 5 games. He's gone 4 2/3 innings. A couple of holds. A 1-0 record. And has a 1.93 ERA. Almost came into the game in extras last game. But Weiss ended up ultimately deciding going with Dylan Lee to stay in the game, and I think it was because Iglesias may have been unavailable, so trying to hold off if he could. Honestly, may have not been a bad decision. Just a bit of, well, bad luck, to be honest. 1-2, and Riley will field this one on a hop throw to first, and there's out number 1. Zach Neto will now step into the box against Suarez, and he'll send this 99-mile-an-hour fastball straight back for strike 1. Steve right 2, 0-2 the count. The 0-2, miss inside, 1-2. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. Up and in with the 4-seamer. That's his first K. Now here is Logan O'Hoppe. And he'll send the first pitch foul right to the ball boy on a hop. Another cutter, this one rounded in just past the diving Ozzy Albies for a base hit. White gets it into second. Bit of a visual glitch there, but no worries. Now here's Jamer Candelario. Will take ball 1 low, just below the zone, at 97. Oh, at 100, just misses up and away. That one technically clipped, but no challenges left for the Braves. They used all of theirs in the first. 2-1 to Jamer. And it's a pop-up, shallow right field. Ozzy's going to call off Eli. Eli's going to let him have it. Camping under it is Ozzy, and he'll make the grab to end the 8th. Jordan Romano will come into the game now. 4.05 ERA through 6 2/3 innings pitched. 6 games, those 6 innings came in with 1 hold. It's also 0-1. Slider, 4-seam, and 2-seam for Jordan Romano. First pitch, grounded foul. And Rysel, the former Angel, is warming up in the bullpen, set to come in the 9th, unless I would imagine a massive inning from the Braves. Ozzy Albies will take ball one outside. Good no challenge there, too. 1-1, the twist from Romano. He now kicks and delivers. 2-1. 97 up and away. Both fastballs in the count missing. The one that landed was a slider. Kicks up, fires, and it's 2-2. That fastball found the mark. Ozzy just laid on it, sent foul. 2-2. Rips this one past the diving Shanuel into right field for a base hit. Lugo takes and gets it back in. Ozzy reaches, and now here's Matt Olson. And there's one disengagement. Ozzy back in easily. He's got a few stolen bags on the year. First pitch to Matt Olson, the slide step. Ozzy going on the first move, and the throw is high and a little late. Ozzy will get in with his 7th stolen base of the year. It was a strike, by the way, so the count's 0-1. Right at the top of the zone. And now this one high into right field, very high. Going back, but ahead of the track. Lugo makes a play. The throw into third will be well late as Ozzy dives in there. Olson does his job, and now one down with the runner on third for Drake Baldwin with the infield in. Can't let this run get in for sure. Tough enough to face Iglesias when you're down 2. Don't want to face him when you're down 3. Baldwin looking to make sure they have to. 1-0 from Romano. Grounded foul past Antoine Richardson. We're going to go with it being Richardson, even though technically it's some random computer guy. 1-1. Backdoor slider, strike 2. But hey, this kid loves hitting with 2 strikes. 1-2 to Baldwin. Misses well low, 2-2. Slider. 4 sliders in this at bat. What's he going to go with here? A 5th or one of his 2 fastballs? We'll see. 2-2. It's a fastball in his line, foul. Baldwin very late on it, but did get a pretty good piece of it in spite of that. 2-2 now. And he checks his swing, ball 3. Baldwin, heck of an at bat. He'll see a 7th pitch. With a runner on third, Austin O'Reilly looming. 3-2 to Baldwin. Misses well low, ball 4. Baldwin works the walk. Double play is set up. But hey, you take that if you're the Braves, runner to the corners with your bopper at the plate. Austin O'Reilly 1 for 3 on the day with a double. First pitch to him will be a strike at the bottom of the zone. Has a homer in this series. Homer and a double in this series. A couple of Ks today outside of that double, and he'll swing and miss at that one, strike 2. That was a slider. The 0-2, I think it's going to be a slider well out of the zone. Yep, there we go. I was expecting it to be outside, which is why I started offering at that. But they like to do that with Austin Riley. They like to throw an off speed, especially a slider. The 1-2. Well outside, 2-2. The twist from Romano. He kicks up. He delivers. And sent foul past Tommy Watkins, the third base coach for the Braves. It remains 2-2. A 6th pitch will be seen by Austin Riley. The delivery well outside, ball 3. Kim on deck. He's already got a homer tonight, responsible for the 2 Braves runs. 3-2. Sent foul by Austin Riley. So he'll see an 8th pitch. Birds flying in center. 3-2. Oh, swung on and missed for strike 3. Got the 2-seamer past him. That was pitch number 22 in the inning for Romano. He'll now still have to face Ha-Sung Kim with 2 outs and runners at the corners. First pitch to Kim. He'll check his swing, but it's called strike 1 on the slider. And this one lined into left field, but almost right at the left fielder, whoever that is today. I never looked. So Raisel Iglesias, after all that drama, will come in for a save opportunity after all. Still 2-0. He's pitched in 3 games. 2 of those have been save opportunities. Has yet to allow an earned run, or I think a run in general. And is 2 for 2 on those save opportunities. He'll face Josh Lowe. Oh, Josh Lowe is the center fielder, or the left fielder today. First pitch from Iglesias, backdoors a slider. It actually gets back to the middle of the plate, but it's fouled away. 0-1. Steve, right 2. Yo 2. See, right 3, froze him. 1 down now for the Bravos. Oswaldo Peraza steps up to the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Looking to make it 0 for 3 as he whacks it back foul. Sending that one foul is Peraza versus Iglesias. 0-2, that was a circle change well out of the zone, by the way. Now the pitch swung on and missed. Right 3. A four-seam fastball on the Whirlybird special. Now here's Matthew Lugo, 0 for 3 on the day. And the Angels' last hope here in this Saturday night. 0-1. Actually, it might not be Saturday. It's Monday. It's Tuesday. Sorry, I beg your pardon. It's Tuesday night. And oh, it's a fly out to Eli White. Walt White shakes the hands of his teammates and his coach mates. The Braves will win it, forcing a rubber match in tomorrow afternoon's game. A shutout for the pitching staff, starting with Ronaldo Lopez, who goes 6 1/3. Putting out the fire was Tyler Kinley after Ronaldo Lopez put a couple on in the 7th inning. Then Robert Suarez shutting the door in the 8th, and Iglesias in the 9th. Iglesias picks up his 3rd save of the season on 3 tries. Not much offense really for either side, but it goes in the Braves' favor this time. Now we head to Wednesday afternoon. Pitching matchup will be, let's see, Spencer Strider versus Reed Detmers, the lefty. Hoskins will DH. Harris will be back in center field. Dubon will take the game off for Kim. Baldwin's leading off for some reason. Baldwin is catching. We'll have Ozzy leading things off. Michael will bat 9th. Reese Hoskins will bat 2nd. Just want to split up that lefty, righty, lefty. I know there's like a blinding the catcher with a lefty strategy there, but I'd rather just break it up there at the top. And Matt Olson will have bat 6th. He's not doing too well. Ari will stay in the cleanup spot. Yaz will get the day off. Who's in left, though? It is Eli White. And right is Jorge Mateo for some reason. Sure. What could go wrong? All right, here we go. Matt Olson is fine. Austin Riley is fine. They play every day in real life. They're good. At the Anaheimian Stadium that opened in 1966, we have a rubber match between the Braves and the Angels. Angels took the first one, the Braves the second one. We'll see who can take the rubber match here in Game 3 on this lovely Wednesday afternoon in Anaheim. Gorgeous sunny day, a few clouds in the sky, smog in the distance, and Reed Detmers will take the mound. 2 games started, he's 0-2 in those, only going 7 innings, a 10.29 ERA, but he does have a 1.86 whip, which is respectable. Not great, but it's respectable. Ozzie will lead things off again, as he has done, I think, this entire series, with Acuna on the shelf. First pitch from Reed Detmers. We'll miss outside with a slow curve. By the way, he has that slow sweeping curve. A sinker, a slider, and a four-seamer. Trout back at center field for this one. Now this one's sky to him, actually. And there's out number 1. So Braves have scored a combined 4 runs in this series, 2 in the first 2. Let's see if they can scratch across more than 2. As for the Angels, they've only mustered 3 in this series, all coming in the first game. They were shut out by Lopez, Kinley, Suarez, and Iglesias in the second game of the series. By the way, that was Robert Suarez, and Jose Suarez claimed off waivers by the Rockies, if you missed it. Also, it technically didn't save last time, so I don't know if that's a different team than who claimed him off of waivers at the end of last episode. But either way, the Rockies claimed him off of waivers officially. 0-2 now to Rhys Hoskins. Braves picked him up off the free agent market early this year to be a right-handed bat off the bench / this role right here, DH against lefties. 1-2 to him from Reed Detmers. Oh, slider. There's strike 3, froze him on the slider, and Drake Baldwin will step up to the plate. Baldy was 0 for 2 with a walk in his last game. Normally the starting catcher, but has only DH'd the first 2 games. He is catching once more today, though. No swing and miss at a first pitch slider. Strike 1. Would have been a little inside from the Angels lefty. Baldwin sprays this one foul. More like flies it foul. 97 down the middle. He was very late on it. Still got fairly good wood though. 0-2. Pops this one into shallow left field. Is it going to get down? It hangs up just long enough. Oh, it gets down! Low overruns it. E7. I believe that's a 3rd error for the Angels in the series. Overran it just a little bit. Did get his glove on it. Reached up at the last second, and once again, his body was about 3 feet ahead of where that ball was coming down, where he made contact with his glove. Holy smokes. Ball 1 high to Austin Riley. He has a couple extra base hits in this series and a few strikeouts as well. And now he's going to pop one, blooping it down the right field line. Joe Adell will get there, though. I think that's Adell. Back there. He'll take it in for out number 3. And now Spencer Strider will come in to pitch for the Braves to start things out. 2 games, 1-1 record through 11 in the 3rd inning. 7.15 ERA and a 1.76 whip. Had a poor first start and a better second start. That's like Ronaldo Lopez. And a backdoor curveball for strike 1. 0-1 has yet to pitch in real life this season, but that's because he was injured. For some reason, even though I started with the injury rosters, see right 3, froze Shanuel. Meaning to grab an ice pick for him. But yeah, even though I started with the injury considered rosters, Strider was still in, so I guess we'll take it. Now here's Trout to face Strider. Strike one on the slider. 0-1. He'll spit on this slider that ran out of the zone. 1-1. Steve right too. I guess it didn't run out of the zone, but more just slid out of the zone. 1-2 to Mike Trout. Oh my, did he send this one far? Oh boy. Mike Trout shows you why he needs to be in the lineup every day for the Angels. He goes yard. It's 1-0 Angels in the first. Pulled that four-seam fastball that was away and just yanked it. Willed it to go into the left field stands. I mean, that's a strong man, too. Yohan Moncada will ground this one to Ozzie on one hop. He'll field cleanly and throw to first, and there's out number 2. Here's Joe Adell. He is playing right today. Pitch number 10 of the inning is grounded to Ozzie Albies again. He'll field it on a couple hops, throw to first, and there's out number 3. Not before, though. Trout sends one into left field to give the Angels a 1-0 lead. Here is Jorge Mateo playing right field, actually, today. Batting 5th as well. Still without a Braves hit, and he did not go on that sweeping curve. Not technically a sweeper, it is still a curveball. 1-0 is the count. The slow start to the wind, and here comes the pitch. Popped, and it's going to get into the stands, it looks like, though Joe Adell is giving chase, and yeah, it's in the second row. Fastball jammed him. Braves hitters getting jammed early. 1-1. Yeah! Tried to check his swing, but didn't. Rung up by the, or well, called a strike. Not called a strike. Called a swing by the home plate umpire. 1-2 from Reed Detmers as he starts his wind, delivers, and swung on a miss, strike 3. Mateo still looking for that first hit as a Brave. Matt Olson now will step up to the plate. Batting 6th. Got a base hit in his last at-bat. Wait, actually, that may not have been his last at-bat. May have been his second to last at-bat. I can't remember now. I know he got picked off. Either way, 0-1, or 0-1 the count now. Swung on a missed strike 2 on the slider. A career 35 WAR as Detmers readies for the third pitch of the at-bat. He'll miss inside for ball 1. That was a fastball. The 1-2 on its way from Detmers. Swung on a miss for 3. Dang it. Now up steps Ha-Seong Kim, who homered to give the Braves their only 2 runs. By the way, both games in this series, Braves not only have scored 2 runs, but have done it on 2-run homers. Austin Riley in the first game and Kim in the second. Here's the 1-0 now, and grounded weakly, a swinging bunt essentially.
Nope, foul ball.
But it's going to go foul down the third baseline. The 1-1 to Kim. He's going to send it into center field. Back goes Trout, and well in front of the warning track, he will make the grab for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the second. Angels lead at 1-0. And box score is 0-0-0 Braves, 1-1-1 Angels. There's a funny little note there, although hopefully it doesn't stay like that the whole game. Hopefully the Braves have a crooked number there for their first 2 columns. Though we can say a donut in that third column. Zach Neto batting .239 on the year, and he'll swing and miss at this strike 2 slider. The 1-2. Did he go?
What do you got?
Did not. 2-2. That was a slider there. I want to put a four-seamer right on the corner. 2-2. Grounds it just. Foul, and well, Riley kind of gave up on it there at the end, so who knows if it would have really gone past Riley, but it does in foul territory. Now this one sent the other way on a circle change. Mateo gets it, throws to first, but Olsen's not covering. Would have been a bang-bang play. Now nobody out, and Neto at first for Josh Lowe. Strike one. Made an error in the field, though it did not end up mattering too much. See right two on the back door. 0-2 quickly. Curveball down in. 0-2. Oh, I got the ground ball, but it's up the middle for a base hit. Runners are at first and second. Nobody out. Throw comes into third. And up steps the 7-hitter Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch, Steve, Reich 195. Steve Reich 2. I want to go there again. Why not? Swung on a miss, strike 3 at 97. Strider dishing out the early bird special. Apparently. Not just the whirly bird, but the early bird. Here's Jamer Candelario with 2 on and 1 out. This one blocked up by Baldwin on the first pitch with a circle change. Runners do not advance. And oh, just missing the outside corner for ball 1. Ball 2, I reckon. Or I beg your pardon. Backdoor slider, strike 1. Let me go down and in here because let's go. Strike 2, crossfire four-seamer. I was showing a lot of outside. The 2-2. Slider sent into left field. After it is Eli White. He's got it, rounds it. There will be a play at third. Oh no, he only baits the throw. I was a little bit shocked there to see Neto start to go. Rather convincingly too. Here's Oswaldo Peraza. Strike 1 on a looping curve that catches the outside part of the plate. The upstairs part of the zone. Outside, 1-1. So 1-1 pitch. Ball inside. Go with the slider in front door. Oh, did not front door that. Just go with the four-seamer here. We have a good one. Let's go. This one's sent into left field. Eli White leaps. Oh, it's a robbery! Eli White pops up the short wall. Woo-wee! That saves a few runs. And he'll lead things off here in the third inning. What a robbery from Eli White. Woo, no cheapie either. He had to leap high for that one, and now bloops one foul into the stands down the third base line. The 0-1, line foul down the third base line. Then about 10 rows further back that time. We have just 2 birds patrolling the skies right now. 0-2. Line down the first base line, fair. Eli White, big turnaround first, but a good cutoff by Joe Odell will hold him to a single. I think it's a third base line, by the way. Before it was the first base line on the foul ball. But there, that liner, and if that had gone by Joe Odell, that would have been easily a triple. First pitch to Michael, strike 1. Got the day off yesterday. That was well low on the sinker. And well out in front of that slider, strike 2. 0-2 from Detmers. Going is White, pitch low, and White's in there safely. His 6th stolen bag of the year. Michael Harris now with a 1-2 count. That'll miss well outside with a slider, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch Oh, it's a slider and disappears at the bottom of the zone. Michael swings and misses, and here's Ozzy Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
White going for third. And the throw late out of Ohapi's glove, and Eli White's going to get in there safely with his 7th stolen bag. Second of the inning. It was a strike, by the way, on a backdoor slider. Now Ozzy will send this one back foul. I mean, just got to put this one into play pretty much, and it's a tie ball game. Anything but a pop out, but he's going to swing through it for strike 3. Up steps Reese Hoskins. Looking to drive the run in. It's Eli White. That's going to miss high up. Ball 1. High up above the zone, I guess I should say. 1-0. This one sprayed just foul. Though the umpire called it before it even hit the ground. Gotta say, that was really close. 1-1. This one almost right at the left field. Actually, he's going to end up taking like 10 steps, but it was an easy catch for him. There's out number 3 after a very promising start. Braves just can't get anything going on offense. Strike 1 from Spencer Strider to Nolan Shanuel as the lineup card for the Angels flips over for the first time.
Ball 1.
Ball 1 in the bottom of the 3rd. Steve, right 2. Shanuel takes a step towards Strider there, and a look. I don't know what that was about. That fastball was down, and then he swung well over top of it. Now here's a worm burner. That's going to get all the way into center. Michael Harris fields and gets it back in. It's a leadoff base hit as Mike Trout steps up to the plate. First pitch to him. Front door curve, strike 1. 0-1. Ooh, that's sent deep. Mateo will crash into the wall and make the grab. He'll get to the second cutoff man, Kim. Holy smokes. And they put a four-seam fastball almost in the same spot. Actually, this one was a little more outside. A lot more outside, actually. But same spot height-wise in the zone. Or, well, I guess not in the zone, but it's still. And Mike Trout almost sent another one to the seats just the other way this time. Backdoor slider just misses. I don't want a chance. Yeah, I don't not think that came back. The 2-0. Flied foul. And this outfield is stacked with good outfielders today. Mateo in right. Michael Harris in center, and Eli White in left. All speedsters. 3-2. The 3-2. Oh, can't get the bat off the shoulder, but rung up for strike 3, and that's the third K for Strider. Joe Adell will step up now with 2 outs and a runner on first. There's a ball. It may have clipped. I mean, it would have been very close. I didn't feel comfortable challenging that one. Strike 1 as he swings and misses at a four-seamer down and away. Strike 2 puts a four-seamer down and away, and he won't bite on it. Doesn't matter. 1-2. Swung on him is strike 3. Strider dishing out a whirly bird special once more.
Leading off for Atlanta, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin will step up to the plate against Reed Detmers. There's pitch number 37 for the economical Detmers. A little bit of trouble last inning. Drake Baldwin sends this one into left field towards the corner, but tracking it down is low. Bit of an awkward first step, but he got there easily. Almost overran that one as well, actually, like he did in the... Well, I think he did really overrun it and just was able to reach back and get that one. Swung on a miss, strike 1 to Austin Riley. He flew out in his first at-bat to Joe Adell in right field. The 0-1 from Detmers. Oh my gosh. That should have been sent into the seats. 0-2. Why am I so late on this fastball? feel like I'm so late on all the fastballs today. The 0-2. There I was again late. 0-2 to Austin Riley. The windup starts. Delivery. And line into center field, but hanging up for the charging Mike Trout. So a second fly out. That one more of a line out, though. Now here's Jorge Mateo. Bunt attempt, but it's gonna be missed for strike one. Struck out his first at bat. And Mateo 0 for 7 as a Brave. Has been a pinch runner though and stolen a base. He's gonna fly this one into left field, not very deep. Taken in by Lowe, and that's the fourth for the Braves. Get to the bottom half. Still 1-0 Angels. Zach Neto will lead things off for the Angels, and he'll take ball one low. Yanked outside by Strider. 2-0. And there's strike one. Outer third of the plate. The 2-1. Oh, swung at that one well in the dirt and well outside. But he swung at it anyway with a nice gift. And oh, he does it again. Strider goes way outside again with a slider. Gets Neto to chase. And there's the first out of the inning on Strider's 5th K. Josh Lowe in now, and he'll take strike one at the knees on a four-seamer. Pitch number 2, same spot, strike 2. And the 0-2 in the dirt. 1-2 again. In the dirt again, but this time swung at on the curveball. Baldwin will strap the apron on and throw to first for out number 2. So there's strikeout number 6 out. Going back to last inning, that's 4 Ks in a row. Logan O'Hoppe, the catcher, will not be struck out. This one will be sent to Eli White and left. He'll make the snag, and there's out number 3. Matt Olson will lead things off in the 5th. Reed Detmers has thrown just 43 pitches to a non-existent Braves offense. They've really been MIA this whole series. 1-0. Grounded foul. Just going to the right of the bag. The 1-1 pitch. And belted into center field. Going back is Trout. At the wall. He leaps. It's gone! Matt Olson says hello to the bushes. We have a tie ball game in Anaheim. Just sends that center cut four-seamer right back where it came from. Deep to center field. And now Kim steps up with a tie ball game, brand new game for the Bravos. He'll check his swing on the curve, did not go. Says the first baseman. Sorry, the first base umpire. Well, it may have gone, to be honest. But you never know what you're going to get with check swings in this game. Now this one lined weakly into left field. It's going to get down, and Lowe does not field it cleanly, but keeps it in front of him and will get it in before Kim can advance any further. He'll get a base hit, though. And now here's Eli White with Kim on first. Pickoff attempt, nothing doing. Eli White up, always a threat to bunt, but he did line a base hit in his last at-bat. And Steve Reich one of the knees on after the slide step. And Eli White showed bunt, pulls it back, it's strike 2. On a sinker. The 0-2. No slide step this time. Misses well inside. Kim is safe at second. The throw's late. Kim's fourth stolen bag. It was a slider at 90 miles an hour, but tailing well inside. 1 and 2. Way inside. That's going to hit Eli White. Not too happy about that one. Hit him in the elbow ultimately. And now Michael Harris II is up. He's going to show bunt. The pitch to him. He's going to pull back just in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 from Detmers. Pulls back, ball 2. Michael's going to show bunt one more time. The pitch, gonna miss inside. No, it's gonna hit him. It's gonna hit him as he's pulling back the bunt. And the bases will be juiced, and I think that's gonna be all. Suzuki has seen enough of his starter, and Brent Suter will come in the game now. In 6 games, he's thrown 7 innings to the tune of a 2.57 ERA. And here's Ozzie Albies with the bases loaded and nobody out in Anaheim. First pitch swing, strike 1. Suter has a 4-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and a slider. And he throws very slow. And this one, gonna get out to center field. Runners will be tagging from second and third, and it's a run for the Braves. White gets in safely at third as the throw's off the mark. Would have made it safely anyway. And it's 2-1 Bravos. Here's Rhys Hoskins with Eli White on third base. Michael on first, and Michael now maybe looking to steal a bag. One disengagement. Oh, hold on. Back up. I accidentally sent both runners. That would have been bad. Harris is going. Pitch is sent foul. It was a very late jump for Michael. Takes a step again, though. 0-1 is the count. Misses high. Oh gosh. I can't. Oh gosh. He's kind of. Dang it. Out number 2. I didn't want both runners to steal, and I accidentally sent both runners. But then I got picked off anyway. I was trying to find a way to get out of it, but I couldn't. 1-1. Swung on a miss, strike 2. The 1-2 to Rhys Hoskins. Down the line, foul. Gobbled up by the ball boy down the line. The 1-2 pitch. He'll hold back his swing. It's 2-2. Pitch number 6 of the at-bat. On its way now. And they're going to say he went. It's strike 3. So the Braves only manage 1 run after loading the bases and with nobody out. But they still take the lead. There's strike 1 after... Wait, what did we do? It was a Matt Olson home run and an Ozzie Albies sac fly, right? I believe so. Michael Harris is second, takes this one in center. There's out number 1. I mean, I'm so mad that I got Michael Harris picked off there. Strike 1, no challenge. Strider pitching with the lead for the first time in this game. 0-2. Now to Oswald Peraza. Challenges him, and it's going to be sent well into left center field. Going back is White and Harris leaves, but it's too late. 399 tie ball game. 97 middle in. Peraza didn't miss it. There's strike 1 to Shanuel. So Braves get the lead in the top half and immediately give it up in the bottom half. Now here's Mike Trout with 2 down after that ground out. Sent. Oh my gosh. Well foul, but holy smokes was it sent. 0-1 now from Strider. Strike 2. The 0-2 to Trout.
Ball.
He'll take it. 1-2. See, right 3 called. Someone get an ice pick for Trout. Oh man, I should have said someone put Trout on ice. Dang it. Because, you know, put fish on ice. Anyway, Chase Silseth is going to come into this ballgame to pitch a 5.14 ERA through 7 games and 7 innings pitched. He'll face He'll face Baldwin first. A huge nod of the head, and he'll deliver, and it's going to be a hit batsman on the sweeper. Nasty sweeper, though, had Baldwin checking his swing in spite of it hitting him, ultimately. Now here's Riley, who's going to check his swing, but it'll be a called strike anyway. 0-1. Miss inside. 3 birds. No, 4 birds now patrol center field. Despite it being afternoon, they seem to know, and it seems to be more as the game progresses. 1-2. There's strike 3. Throws Riley on the splitter. Silseth has 1 out now with a runner on first. It's Baldwin. Jorge Mateo stepped up to the plate. Swings through that one, strike 1. Now he is going to show bunt. And it's going to be bunted back foul, so don't know if the bunt sign will still be on. And Baldwin pickoff attempt. He's back in safely. Mateo is going to keep the bunt on. And it's bunted back foul. So there's out number 2 on the foul ball bunt strikeout. Here's Matt Olson, homered in his last at-bat to give the Braves the lead, and he'll take ball 1 outside. Actually hitting much better against lefties and righties, but he's up against a righty here. Baldwin dives back at first base on the pickoff attempt. I'll miss well outside with a splitter. 2-0. Braves will need more than 2 runs for the first time in 2 days if they want to win this one. And now 3-0 to Matt Olson with Hassan Kim on deck. Might be the more favorable matchup, but we'll see if they go after Olson here on a 3-0. They will, and oh my gosh, just out in front of it. Matt Olson made them pay, but it was foul down the right field line. Plenty of distance for a home run. They do it again, and the same result. Very early. 2 fastballs right down the middle. Drake Baldwin will get going early with 2 outs and a 3-2 count. It's a splitter, and Olson can't hold up. Oh, darn it. Yohan Moncada will hit now against Strider, going out for his 6th inning of work. He'll take ball 1 outside. Moncada. Now foul 1 over the Angels dugout, third base side. Tie ball game in the 6th, and pulled the string there on a circle change, strike 2. Oh, that's going to be a bad pitch. Liner right back on the middle for a base hit. Harris takes it in. Sends it to second base. 1 on, nobody out, and Braves pin starts going. It's going to be River Ryan and Aaron Bummer. Joe Adell steps up to the plate, strike 1 on the corner. Weekly hit. It's going to be to Austin Riley. He has 1 play. It's to first. 1 out. Here's Zach Neto. Oh, what do I want to do? I want to do a mound visit. That's what I want to do. Jeremy Hefner's going to walk out there. Strider will get at least 1 more batter. It's strike 1. And go inside of the 4-seamer. Steve right 2. The 0-2.
Ball one.
Ball. Outside. Doesn't go chasing this time. The 1-2. Sends a slider into right field. It's a base hit, and Mateo doesn't field it cleanly. Oh, and he lets the runner get to second base. Oh, gosh, that was bad. What are you doing, Mateo? And now Aaron Bummer's going to come in to pitch. Weiss has seen enough.
Number 49.
4 games for Bummer, a 5.79 ERA and 4 2/3 innings pitched. Had one bad outing early. That's kind of ballooned his numbers so far. That was a really bad outing, to be fair. Looking to get out of this jam without giving up any more runs. That's going to be a ball. I should have challenged that. Yeah, I would have just clicked. Damn. 2-0. Strike 1. The pitch, missing just inside with a sweeper. The 3-1. Sent back foul on the slurve. The pitch popped weakly into left center field. Shallow left center. White's got it. He's going to zip it. But no, he's not going to zip it back in a second. Never mind. He's going to have the glove twice. And then throw it into the cutoff man. Here's Logan O'Hoppe. Ball 1 low. Next pitch missing just outside with the sweeper. The 0-2 whacked foul away by O'Hoppe. 2-1. Whacked away foul on the sweeper down and in. The pitch in the dirt. Baldwin, great block. Namer Candelario on deck. Wants me to go sinker. 3-2. Grounded foul. The 3-2 pitch. Skied foul. I'm going slurve down and in. Swung in. Well, you're not going to believe this, but back foul. 3-2. I'm going to go four-seamer down and in. I wanted that in the zone. All right. Jamer Candelario steps in. Runner to first and second. 2 outs. Sweeper's good for a strike. 0-1. Line caught by Olsen. Woo, that would have been extra bases and at least a run. But instead, Braves escape with only allowing 1 run. Close the book on Strider's day. We're going to put River Ryan in next inning. And yeah. Oh boy. Let's get some runs. Chase Silseth still in the game. And, they're going to say Kim went, did he? He didn't. I didn't think he did. Appeal it. I think that the home plate umpire should never be allowed to call a strike on the check swing. I'm just saying. 0-2. We'll miss down and away. I think the bat has to cross, like, the player's shoulder before the umpire can make a call. The home plate umpire can make a call on it. Otherwise, it's got to be appealed. I think the batter should be able to appeal it. 1-2. Did he go? Home plate umpire is going to take the game in his own hands again and call it. That one, though, I think he did go. 1 out. Here's Eli White. Yeah, it wasn't too close. 1 for 1 on the day. He's going to send this one to right center field on the fly. Trout's going to track it down, though, and there's out number 2. 2 down, and that's all for Silseth. In comes Kirby Yates. 4 games, Couple of holds to his name, no runs through 4 2/3 innings, and he'll face Michael Harris the second. First pitch to Michael, by the way, four-seam split and slider. Yates swung on and missed, strike one. Harris well under that four-seamer. A strikeout and a hit by pitch for Harris.
Here we go, Kirby.
0-1. I thought I was on that, but the splitter just dove a little bit more than I definitely, yeah, it says I had the right timing, but it just dove a little bit too much. 0-2. Quickly to Harris. The 0-2. Outside. 1-2. One and 2 pitch. Sprayed. Foul. Down in four-seamer. The 1-2 from Kirby Yates. I'm going to guess low splitter. Oh, it was right. I was right. River Ryan comes in. 1 game, 1 inning pitched. No runs given up in that game. In that outing, I should say. Mid-season trade with the Dodgers to get River. First pitch to Oswald Peraza. Will miss well low, ball 1. Front door slider here. No, miss low. The 2-0 to Peraza. Steve Reich one at the top of the zone, 99. Just clips. The 2-1. Back foul. Baldwin and I are on the same page. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 on the down and away slider. Shanuel will step up to the plate now as the lineup card flips over for the Angels again. There's strike 1 on the swing and miss. Hold a string on the circle change. Does it again. This time contact. It was well out of the zone and sent also well foul. The 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Just
Outside.
misses outside. 1 and 2. 1-2 pitch.
Ball. That's
Inside. 2 and 2. The 2-2. Low liner foul. 2-2 again. Slider down and in. 3 and 2. Mike Trout on deck. Shanuel the batter. 3-2.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Ball 4. 98 up and in. Here's Mike Trout, who's already homered in this game and almost homered a second time. Strike 1 down and in at 97. The kid versus the vet. Strike 2 on a foul ball. The pitch. Weakly to Olsen. He spins, throws to second. Kim with a smooth turn. And it's a 6-3 double play to end the inning. Ryan gets out of it. Making Trout look a little silly there, too.
Second baseman
Ozzy Albies will lead the inning off against Kirby Yates. Back foul. What do I want to do about next inning? I mean, honestly, send River Ryan back out there. And I mean, he's doing well. 0-1 from Kirby Yates. On its way. Splitter, strike 2. I even read it splitter. I was still a little bit early. I was way up. Where was I way up there? What was I doing? 0-2. The pitch. Why did I pull the trigger? Right down the middle slider. Freezes Ozzy. Here's Reese Hoskins. 0 for on the day. That's 0 for 3. Strike 1 on the front door slider. Gosh, I stink at hitting today. What is wrong with me? 0-1 to count. Yep. Delivery. Did he go?
Did he go?
Did not. 1-1. I did, but hey, I didn't earlier on the one, so I did out. 1-1 pitch. Oh, dang it. I thought it was going to be the split. He just left it up. 1-2. I mean, it's got to be off speed. 1-2 pitch. Dang it! I guessed right, but I was like, no, that looks like the four-seamer at the knees. I'm going to send this deep, and nope. Drake Baldwin up to bat. Misses high. Ball 1 with a four-seamer. 1-0 count. 3 Ks on the day for Yates. Dang it, I finally got on that splitter. It's going to be bounced over the bag. Fair. Shannywell doesn't field it cleanly, but kept it in front of him. We're going to send River Ryan back out there for his second inning of work. He'll face Yohan Mankata. And a first pitch sinker gets sprayed foul. I want the sinker again. Down the way. Weak contact foul. The sinker one more time. 0-2. He still got a piece of it. Foul. Go with the circle change here.
Ball, that's out.
Couldn't get him to extend. Guess we'll go inside. Follow ball these instructions. 1-2 swings and fouls it. I want to dot it on the outside corner. 1-2 pitch. Grounded weakly. Ozzy. Can't field it in the hole. Mateo, does he even play right field? Why is he out there? I thought he was a good outfielder. I should have checked on that. And first pitch to Adele is a strike. No challenge. Strike 2 sent foul. I want that sinker down and in. Oh, that was very down. Did not mean for it to be that far down. Keep him uncomfortable. 1-2. Sinker. Don't know how he got a piece of that, but it's foul. 1-2 inside. 2-2. 2-2 again. Swung on and missed deep. Or down in the dirt, I should say. The old Whirly Bird special. With a mud pie on the side. We got one down. Here's Zach Neto. First pitch to him. Line foul down the third base line. Just above the tarp. 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. 100 on the inside corner. That fellow named his fish after Zach Neto. The 0-2. Down and away. Ball 1. 1-2 pitch. Sprayed foul. I'm going to go down in with a circle change here. He sent it into right field. Neto fields. Goes away over to third, and a leaping grab from Riley. River Ryan throwing his 33rd pitch of his outing. Ball 1 down. Steve Reich 1 on the outside part of the plate. Josh Lowe taps his helmet. He's going to be right. And I'm going to start warming someone up in the bullpen. Let's get Lee and... Let's get Lee warming. Quick little mound visit here. We got this. A little bit of water for me. Alright, let's go, River. A 2-0 pitch to Lowe. Did he go? He did. Strike 1. I would have challenged that anyway. Oh, I would have been wrong. Thank goodness it was a check swing. They got him on the check swing. Thank goodness it wasn't a check swing. 2-2. I'm on backdoor slurve. The 2-2 pitch. Oh my gosh, was that nasty. Zooming on the end. Flying foul. And just misses low. We're going to challenge it because why not here? It's going to be low. I kind of thought that one was low. I usually don't see the low ones, but I wanted to challenge that one just because, you know.
That's ball 4.
Oh gosh.
Take your base.
Now bases are loaded. For Logan O'Hoppe, Dylan Lee is going to come into this ball game.
Number 52, Dylan Lee.
Last time he pitched, he let in the game-winning run. Strike one. Bases juiced. Dylan Lee looking to put a stop to things right here and quickly goes 0-2 as that one's grounded foul. The 0-2 pitch swung and grounded foul down the first base line. Baldy wants a circle change outside. I gave it to him, but it's going to be sent into left center field. Harris after it. He's going to make the grab. Run will score. It's 4-2 Angels. Circle change just had a little bit too much of the plate. Ball one now from Lee. By the way, why is Lee not as good in this game as he is in real life? What's up with that? Is it because San Diego Studios just doesn't pay attention? Grounded on the third baseline weakly and foul. The pitch, sprayed foul. One, two again. Grounded weakly. Off the glove of Ozzy. He's gonna not have a play. It'll be an infield hit. First pitch to Peraza, grounded right to Ozzy this time. He'll take a step forward, go to first, so run scores. Should have gone to the pin earlier, that's on me. But Riley and Mateo will be up first. They'll go to their closer, Drew Pomeranz, 4-seam knuckle curve and a 2-seam fastball. Here's Riley. Dang it, that should have been sent into the seats. I was very late on it indeed. 0-1, the count. Missing high, but swinging and missing is Austin Riley. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing. It's 1-2. One, two. Ah! Fouls off the knuckle curve. That was a cement mixer. The 1-2 pitch. No, I barely tapped it. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Now have a pinch hitter. That's the bullpen. We'll have a pinch hitter. I don't even know who it's going to be. It's not going to... I just know Jorge Mateo is going to be out of this ball game. It'll be Kyle Farmer. First pitch to Farmer. Lofted deep into left field. Tracking it is low against the wall. He can't make the grab. Farmer with a double. Braves are still alive in Anaheim. And Farmer is kind of slow. Do we have any substitutions we can make? Let's see. Williams is fast. Williams is our fastest option. I was looking at the speed option. I saw Chris Sale 85, but it's his sinker. All right. Luke Williams will pinch run for Kyle Farmer. Matt Olson will step up to the plate. A homer already in this one. Looking at least for a hit here. First pitch to him. Swung on and missed on the knuckle curve, strike 1. 0-1. Pickoff attempt at second. Oh, just getting back is Luke Williams. The count is 0-1. One disengagement used. The pitch, knuckle curve sent foul down the first baseline. The 0-2 fastball inside. The PCI kind of wonked out there too, so thankfully it was well inside. The 1-2 pitch. Sent up the middle. Williams went back first and then goes. He'll stay at third. Runners at the corners with one out. No pinch runner, we're fine. Here's Kim. First pitch to him. Sent into left field. They're going to send the runner. Playing at the plate. It's going to be up the line with a throw. 3-4. Braves aren't dead. 2 down, runner on first. Here is Eli White. Holy smokes. Do we have anybody else? I mean, no one that's really doing great. He's got more power than Dubon. And Yaz is a lefty. Okay. Well, wait, hold on. I do have Heim. Heim is a switch hitter. Honestly, it's the same power, though, and only a little bit better contact. Okay, Eli White. He is 1 for 2 in this game. He is 1 for 2, to be fair. First pitch to him. Well inside. 1-0. Respect the name, Eli White. The pitch. Send the other way. Oh, darn it. That'll do it in Anaheim. Get me the heck out of here. Why was I so bad at hitting tonight? Holy smokes. I should have had so many more runs. Golly, we lose the series in Anaheim. I'm a little bit ticked off. Braves will head home now. Mike Trout with a homer in this one. Braves couldn't get the job done. Giving up 4. They did score 3 instead of just 2, but just wasn't enough. Looking to get Acuna back and soon. Well, it'll be Cleveland in the next one. Let's advance. Hello. Hurston Waldrop versus Joey Cantillo. We are still second in the division, but we're now 2 games back instead of half a game back. Gosh, that was embarrassing. Dropping 2 to the Angels. Well, that'll do it here for this one. Thank you so much for watching episode number 5 of this franchise mode series with the Atlanta Braves. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do leave a like down below and subscribe or follow for some more shenanigans, and click that notification bell / turn on the notifications on Twitch so you can see whenever I go live. Go check out Classic Cookie Gaming. That's my video channel on YouTube. If you're on Twitch and want to check out the VODs, that's Cookie Streams. And if you're on YouTube and want to check out the streams on Twitch, Cookie Streams from YT. Become a channel member or a channel subscriber if you're on Twitch to unlock some custom emojis to use in chat. And if you become a channel member on Classic Cookie Gaming, you'll also get some exclusive content on Classic Cookie Gaming. Go get my new book, Peter Penguin Private Eye, The Case of the Cherry Cream Pie. I'm super proud of it. It's my first book in what I hope to be very, very many, including maybe one more that'll come out at the end of this year. We'll see. But at any rate, let's see. Join the Cookieverse Discord, link in the description below on YouTube, and the VOD afterwards on Twitch. Get your merch at classiccookiegamingshop.fourthwall.com. New video on Classic Cookie Gaming coming out tomorrow. It'll be SpongeBob Around the Clock at Bikini Bottom. Next stream should be Wednesday. It'll be a Minecraft one. Let's roll that sweet, sweet outro music. Until next time, go find a good book to read and have an amazing day. Bye!